at Great Lakes here, and I got a call for assistance. Seems like Toledo Edison's got a Darren on their hands. So the guy was out recording that was happening to his neighborhood, and there's damages going on in the neighborhood. So he was out documenting some of it. I'll show you what the damages are. Well, a Toledo Edison truck comes up. The driver gets out, calls this guy by name, and then, well, I'll show you guys the rest of that later. But here's the damages being happening to the neighborhood. And then here's the Darren. See the way he's parked, not even a regular car can get through, so tearing everything up. And that's his concern. I'm just gonna watch this guy work. I mean, he rolled up, stopped this truck, got out and called this guy by name, told him, I suggest you go back in your house, running his mouth, coming up on the guy. And then he called TPD. There's a couple cops over there. They're threatening the guy that this guy was harassing. Did you guys just hear his side, or did you try to watch the video that he has of it all?
Sir, you weren't involved, so I think you need to mind your own business.
I can ask questions. I'm just asking you a question.
Well, I'm giving you an answer.
So you're ignoring exculpatory evidence and not properly doing an investigation?
Go away, please.
I don't have to go away. I can stay here. It's public property.
Okay.
What's your name?
What's your name?
I don't have to tell you that. You do. It's in your policy.
Either,
It is absolutely in your policy. I'll just call IA. I'll get it. I'll get it. It is in your policy to identify when asked by the public.
It's up to you to identify yourself. I'm going to arrest you.
Only if you're going to arrest me for something you have reasonable, articulable suspicion for. RAS. You cannot just say, give me your ID or I'm going to arrest you. It's not obstruction. It's not interfering. It's not anything. So, what is your name, sir?
Have a good day.
What's your badge number?
Have a good day.
You feel to identify?
Have a good day.
All right.
Have a good day.
Vehicle 194189. Toledo Edison. We will be calling his supervisor. I will be taking this to IA again.
Take it to IA.
Why don't you want to identify?
Have a good day, ramen noodle.
Why don't you want an ID?
Have a good day.
I'm surprised you don't know who I am. Everyone in TPD knows who I am. That's fantastic. I love finding someone that doesn't know me. You don't know me now, but you will. I guarantee it. What's your name, bud?
Just ignore him. You have to give me a name.
You do. It's part of your policy.
I still haven't given it to you.
I know.
I know.
Don't worry. I will get this.
I'm not worried.
Even Kaspersky IDs. Try it. I'm not harassing you. I'm talking to the cop. I'm just out here recording, bud. Go for it. I'll be getting this to your supervisor. I can promise you that. Oh, that was her? Damn, I should have talked to her. And if you do what I was doing, you'd have a different mindset. And this is why he was recording. Watch how this vehicle has to get around everything. So he wants to get the city to come out and do something about it, maybe widen the roads, and using this as evidence for it to get some kind of things done around here to kind of clean the area and the neighborhood up. When this guy from Toledo Edison just jumps out, calls him by name, and tells him to go back in his house. It blocks the light better. Better angle. Accountability. It's accountability. Oh, it's not about bothering you. It's about you not having to harass people for no reason. Everyone's got a role in society, right? Mine's to keep police in line.
I gotta make some marks down there. Okay. So if state gets moved for whatever reason, I don't know how that goes.
Get it. Oh, yeah. Get it. Totally get it.
The meat pads are wonderful, aren't they? $194,189. I wonder if there's any identifying markers up here. So I've got a question for you. Me recording out here in a public space, is that against the law?
No.
No. Then why would you threaten to arrest somebody, put a warrant out on them, or put a warrant or get a warrant for them for doing the exact same
It
thing?
doesn't involve you.
I'm just asking questions. It absolutely does involve me.
That is not your concern.
It absolutely is my concern as a citizen of Toledo.
Have a good day. Yeah, I don't blame you. I hear you. Says you got to stay a little longer. We'll stay a little longer, hang out.
I got all day.
So do I. No problem.
Josh Bell's gonna love this video. He really is.
Tell him I said hi.
Oh, I definitely will. I don't know who to say. Who do you want me to tell him to say
I
hi?
know who I am on your video.
Don't know who you are?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
know who I am.
All right. Have a good day, sir. Maybe don't harass citizens.
Down the road here. Follow me.
Maybe next time don't harass someone doing nothing wrong. Yeah, you know you're in the wrong. You guys know he's in the wrong too, don't you? car 275, car 161. Darnell. Oh, see, he gave me more information on you than he's willing to give on himself.
Smile for, Josh is gonna watch this. You better watch out.
We're good. He gave me your name, but won't give me his name.
Dude, what's the problem, man? The man just over there trying to do his job so everybody has power. What's the problem?
Did you see the video by chance? Did you see what happened?
No, what happened?
So this gentleman is recording video footage of these vehicles parking weird and tearing up the area. So he's trying to get something done, maybe petition.
So what they're trying to do.
So let me explain. Let me finish explaining.
Let me tell you what he's doing. He's had a lot of complaints, or Edison has had a lot of complaints. What they're trying to do is get all the power back in order and mark where the lines are, so when they reach the streets, there won't be any problems with any lines getting hit. That's what he's doing. That's all he's doing.
He fixed that lamp. So that's what this guy's doing, is just trying to get something so he can maybe contact the city. This guy, I seen the video, gets out of his truck, immediately calls this guy by name and tells him to get back in his house.
Well, that's why we're going to have our day in court. Nobody's saying he's guilty of anything. We just come and do a report.
Did you guys even look at the video?
We take he called, so we got to take his what he said.
Right, and then you got to ask him.
Report. If he has a complaint, all he has to do when he goes to court, he's not guilty of anything yet.
Well, why not look at the video first and say, look, you're doing a proper investigation.
Listen to me. He's going to go to court with him, and when they go to court, he has a chance to argue that in court in front of a judge.
But we shouldn't even have to go to that point.
It's going to go to that because he's going to file a complaint. So it's going to go to that.
So would you be willing to take a complaint from him about this guy harassing him?
He didn't call. Would you be willing to? Listen. Why didn't he call it in?
Because he's not petty.
When we come up, we have witnesses that said what he did.
Your witness is lying.
Okay, that's why we go to court. We don't do that. We just go to court. Everybody can argue. He can go to court and the judge can be like, that didn't happen. He's good. I would rather handle it like that.
I would like for us to be able to sit in here and we can have a peaceful back and forth about, this is what happened.
Listen. It's been documented several times what he's done.
I've seen the video.
Yeah, he can go to court. He can take that video to court. That's even better. He's got a video. My word don't mean nothing. He can take that video to court in front of a judge. And
I've seen the videos of what's happened to that family over there, and it's some pretty ridiculous stuff.
I know that man right there, the Edison man. I know all he's trying to do is beautify, make everything's good, so everybody's got power. They can redo the
But does that give him the right to harass somebody?
Listen to me. That's why he's got his day in court, man.
We shouldn't have to go to court. We should be able to, like, look, here's what happened. Look, man, it was just a misunderstanding.
You can't do that. You can't. We can do the paperwork. You got to do it in front of a judge. That's not my job to argue who's right and who's wrong.
So you guys, isn't community policing trying to help each other out? Like, look, man, look, maybe you guys got off on the wrong foot. Can we just squash this?
He can squash it. He can go apologize to that guy right now.
That guy did it. He jumped out of his truck. I seen the video. He got out of his truck, called him by name, and says, "You need to get back into your house."
Listen to me. That's not.
And walked up on him.
That's not how he feels. So I can say that to you. You can say that to me. If I feel a certain way, then it's up to you to say, "Hey, man, I didn't make you feel like that. I didn't mean to make you feel like that. This is what I meant by it." He's a grown man. He can go over there and handle it like that.
Now, if I hop out of my car and I say, "Darren, you need to get your butt back in your house," and I'm walking up on you, chest puffed out, what are you going to do?
And I take it the wrong way, and I was like, "Man, that hurt my feelings," or whatever. You can come back to me and say, "Hey, man, I didn't mean it like that." That's what men do. Men talk about things first, man. We don't.
Yeah, but also a man doesn't just boss another man around for no reason.
A man also goes to court and says, "We handle it like that. We don't get in fisticuffs. We go to court." That's why the law is such a great thing. It's not like overseas we're going to war right now because somebody wants it one way. We don't do it like that. We got laws.
Think about the court. I agree with you 100%. Like, we do things the right way, and that's how it should be. By the way, I appreciate the back and forth.
That's what men do. We handle it at the table. We don't handle it on the battlefield. We go to the table first, see if we come to some agreement. Don't go to agreement, then we take it to a judge.
You're one of 3 TBD officers who in the last year actually had a conversation with me, and I appreciate it.
Conversation is good. That's why when you have conversation, you can avert
a lot of stuff. Exactly, which is what if these two can just talk, and he's showing the video like, look what you did to me. So if I did this to you, how would you feel?
If he may not even have to go to court, but if he does, that's why The judge is there to say, hey, the judge who you elected, he elected, make them do their job.
And we don't need to clog that up if we can get people to just talk. I'm gonna go see if they'll just talk. Like, look, what's up?
So next time he comes out here, because he'll be back, he can say, hey man, we got off on the wrong foot. Why don't me and you discuss this or handle this some other way? I know you're out here to help me. Blah blah blah. Go from there. That's it.
Yeah, I can tell by the way the Edison guy is.
If he's your friend, why don't you talk to him? Either or, whoever was wrong. Somebody was wrong. Maybe nobody was wrong. But if he's your friend, why don't you get him to do that the next time? Because the Edison guy's pretty upset right now. I don't suggest doing it right now. But next time he's out here or his supervisor, say, hey, I just want to apologize to you guys. We got off on the wrong foot. I may not be to blame, but if you took me as coming at you the wrong way, this is
apologize without taking the blame on it all. Yeah.
You're his friend. Why don't you? I expect you to do that. That's what a friend
I'm gonna go talk to him. That's for sure.
You do that for me?
Oh yeah, I have a local YouTube channel, and
that's what you do for me.
And it's all about accountability. Not just I've apologized in my videos because I cussed the cop off for turning the light on, not realizing when this door is shut, these side lights come on. Right. I apologize. I put out there because it's about accountability, not just for you guys, but for all of us. So, and I've already talked to him about the way the video was.
What's your name?
My name's Darren.
And Darnell.
Darnell, nice to meet you, buddy.
You know my name, so.
Yeah, right.
All right.
He gave me your name, but wouldn't give me his name.
I don't know.
Come on now, like.
Dude, I don't know if he did that or not.
No, the cop, he wouldn't give me his name. Comes over, watch out, Darnell's gonna get you too. Like, come on, man.
Hey, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Well,
that's why he's with me. That's why we work together.
He violated the company policy. So I have to. I'm just letting you know what's going on. So I have to get it to Josh Bell. This is live right now. You can see it, back it up if you want to watch it. It's live. Great Lakes Audits. I'm pretty well known on the east side in downtown. I don't even get to go in the safety building anymore because Officer Garcia chest bumped me and got up in my face, and now they don't even let go, and they just. I skipped the line. Dude, I skipped the line. Middleton goes and gets my stuff, comes back out. I pay for it. We're out the door. I skipped the line. Because they want to avoid the conflict. But I appreciate the talk, man.
All right, no problem,
it's very rare that TPD does this.
Help us out. Help us help you. So we don't have to. So you hear this radio? Listen to the radio.
Oh, I know. I call the calls are crazy.
See,
I listen all day long.
So
what you guys are on South Channel, right?
We got a lot of stuff going on, man.
And this pettiness.
This is really something we can. If you guys can handle this like men, we would greatly appreciate.
Do you have a report number?
No,
have you done one yet?
Not yet.
Are you doing the report?
I'm doing the report. It'll be in. He can get a copy of it.
If we can go talk to him, and he says he's willing to squash it.
Nope, I don't suggest that now. Wait till he calms down. Maybe the next time he comes out.
But to prevent this from having to go to court for something petty, something ridiculous like this.
It may not. It's still, even though the report there, it still may not go to court.
Your supervisor has to clear it tonight,
I'll tell you
right?
what, he works for Edison. Why don't you call his supervisor?
Did you happen to get a phone number for the supervisor?
No,
I
did not get her phone number.
All right, I will find out. So he's part of the repair.
He works for Edison, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll be calling Edison. I was actually on the phone with Edison, about 10 minutes on hold when I pulled up here. So
all right,
I appreciate the talk, man. Stay safe.
You, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
See, that's the kind of, I don't like his response to it all. It should be, we talk, we can squash this issue. But he was at least willing to communicate and have a peaceful, mindful back and forth. So you got to appreciate that aspect of everything. Now, I didn't ask him for his last name. It looked like it was Byers. I'll get the report for all this. But I'll show you guys the video. All right. So what happened was that Toledo Edison driver rolled up. This dude's out here recording in that middle median area, and the Toledo Edison driver jumps out of his truck, calls him by name, Mr. Blah by name, and you get back in your house and starts puffing his chest up, walking up on him. And so the guy that lives here had some issues with the way he was talking to him, so he in turn said something, and so the guy's like, "I'm gonna call the police." Watch, takes up 911 right away. So we're gonna get this addressed. Yeah, exactly. Ramen noodle, baby. This video is not sponsored by ramen noodles. Please don't demonetize me. Please don't take my video down. But yeah, guys, I want to end it here. I want to get the video from these guys. This is Wolverine and Toe. You guys, this is the family I was talking about that had that 90 pages of stuff. This is them. This is the kind of shit they have to deal with. So this is going to be added to their crap, their their issues. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. I want to get home and get this other video up there, and I got another one I got to finish from last night. There's a lot of stuff to go, guys, but I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Take care of yourself and each other. See you.